The pandemic has not been kind to movie theaters. Some have closed their doors for good, but there's one near the Canadian border that is the longest continuously running single-screen theater in the state. In this week's Finding Minnesota, John Lauritsen takes us to the movies at the Comet Theater in Cook.
About 500 hardy Northlanders call Cook, Minnesota home, which means they try and have one of everything.
First and only espresso machine in Cook for 22 years.
Carol Carlson owns the only coffee shop in town and the only boutique in town. Both share a building with the only theater in town. But it's a theater that's nearly as old as the film industry itself.
I didn't really originally think of it like a business. I thought of it as a lifestyle.
She bought the Comet Theater after moving back from New York City in 2000. Carol and her family were looking for a home and ended up with a movie house.
It had never closed, like it's always been run by someone here.
The Comet officially opened its doors in 1939, the same year The Wizard of Oz and Gone with the Wind made their big screen debuts. But times have certainly changed.
What are we?
About 10 years ago, Carol became worried her movie screen would go dark for the final time.
I was buying the building and I had to make payments and the movie wasn't cutting it. When I heard how much people cared, I was like, it's not going down while I have it.
Shauna Kishel is one of those people who care. She's been going to the Comet since she was a kid.
It's a nostalgic experience for a lot of people in the area.
Shauna helped Carol with a Kickstarter campaign to try and keep the Comet open. They knew it was more than just a theater to Cook, but they weren't expecting much. And that's when the donations began pouring in.
We met our goals. It was quite amazing.
Were you shocked by that?
I was totally amazed.
In a short amount of time, 300 people showed just how much they cared by donating a total of $80,000, enough for much-needed upgrades. And it helped move the Comet from the film age to the digital age. Since then, Carol has found other ways to keep the credits rolling, such as coffee and clothes. So you come to see a movie and you leave with a whole new wardrobe?
You can, and people do.
Her boutique has literally crept into the theater, but that's the way it has to be to keep the lights on. Carol doesn't consider herself an owner as much as a steward for the next generation. She's now looking to give someone else a chance.
My hope for the Comet is someone takes this and runs with it.
Perhaps the message on the theater's mural says it best. When it comes to the Comet, remember to always reach for the stars.
You walk into a space and you see possibilities, and the Comet has been that for anyone who walks into it. It's a place of dreams, quite frankly.
In Cook, John Lauritsen, WCCO 4 News.
Carol's boutique and coffee shop opens in the spring, and she plays movies during the summer and the month before Christmas. She also rents out the theater for events.